Hi, Collective. It's Intuitive Pisces Moon, and I'm here to give you a relationship reading. So, that does not have to limit to romantic relationships. This is literally for any kind of relationships that you have, whether it is, again, friendships, that's still a relationship. It could be parental relationships, sibling relationships, coworker relationships, platonic soulmates, whatever your relationship is, that is what I want to read on today. Okay. So let's get started and jump in and see what we have to get a baseline. All right. So we have first chakra. The energy of the root chakra supports our sense of safety in a physical world and reminds us to enjoy our physical bodies. Okay, so that's your root chakra, which is down the red one. So if I'm pointing, let's see, where am I? This one. If you could see my finger down here, it's that bottom one. Okay, so that is a sense of safety, a sense of feeling at home, being grounded. That's kind of the feelings of your first chakra. Okay, we have duality. The frequency of duality supports our ability to gracefully flow with the everlasting movement among all opposites. All right, and that's the yin yang. So that could go for that saying opposites attract. I'm getting that too. There's also good and bad in everything. So light and dark. It's just a healthy balance. Okay. We have divine feminine. The frequency of the divine feminine supports our soft, receptive, and nurturing side, facilitating our intuition and intrinsic understanding of our connection to the cosmos. Okay, and let's get one more. We have seventh chakra. This is the crown chakra. So now going back up here, it's this very top one, that one right there. The energy of the crown chakra supports our feeling of being connected to a higher power and part of a larger whole. Okay, so we're covered from the root chakra to the crown chakra. Bottom of the deck, we have friendship. So the energy of friendship supports our intrinsic desire for connection with others based on mutual affection and appreciation. All right. Good place to start. So let's just take a look here. Based on what I'm seeing, again, we have our root chakra and our highest earthly chakra, which is the crown chakra. We are experiencing duality within ourselves. To me, that is a balance of the masculine and feminine. Now, we also got divine feminine. So I want to see where this one goes, but it could be that more of us are embodying our divine feminine energy, and this can happen within a masculine and or a feminine. Okay, so this is not limited to only divine feminines. I'm seeing that even masculines are seeing the value of duality, which is balancing their masculine and feminine energies. I love it because this feels very balanced. Again, you have between the root chakra to the crown chakra and this balance in the middle. So I'm happy to see this go this way. All right, let's get some tarot on the piles and see where we're at. So what do we have? Okay, a whole bunch came out. I didn't even get to finish talking, so I think I'm going to put them back. I'll look at them. But we have Seven of Swords, deception and trickery. Five of Cups, crying over something you lost. Phew, that is stabbed in the back, loss, ending a cycle. You have a love offer coming in. Hanged Man, you're going within and doing your dark stuff. And then Four of Pentacles, hanging on too tight to things. All right. I'm going to keep shuffling, though, because, like I said, all of those flew out, and I didn't even ask a question yet. So I just wanted to take them and see what we had. Okay, so let's get over to this root chakra. What do we have for the collective for the root chakra, please? What do we need to know about our relationships pertaining to the root chakra? Okay, so we have the Six of Wands. That is success and victory. You could be receiving accolades. That's the Star. I love it. That's hope. That's wish fulfillment. This comes after the Tower. So after something has come into your life and been deconstructed, this is our hope to rebuild something better. And being that we have the victory card there, I'm seeing that it's going to be successful. Okay. We got two more that came out. Let's see. We have the Nine of Pentacles. Okay. So that's building wealth, a life of luxury. You've earned all these nine pentacles and now you're enjoying it. It is a lone energy. So this could be a single energy. Okay. But you are basically reaping the rewards of the seeds you've sown, which is, again, your pentacles, your money. And then this came out, which is Five of Wands. So this could be competition. So you may have felt that in the past that there was competition or rivalry, but the Six of Wands is here. This means that you defeated this. And this conflict and rivalry could be within yourself. It could be an external force. So take that as it resonates. But because we have the five and then the six, you've overcome this rivalry or competition. Okay? I love that. All right, let's get one of these. See what advice we have from the Moonology deck. What do we have for this pile for the collective? Sorry, this fell on the floor. Give me 1 second. Okay. We have confidence is your key to success. New moon in Leo. So I love that too, because again, I feel that we're gaining confidence with this. So we have overcome some situation, and let me just throw this to the side for a second, because what I am seeing is, again, we have learned the value of building for ourselves. Okay. We have that hope of rebuilding that came after the Tower, again, after everything crumbled. And there was probably rivalry and competition, and it was a tough thing to learn, a tough lesson for you guys. But you came out victoriously and successful. And again, this could have been because you were living in your confident self. Okay? I know that in the book, in this one, it says, don't let your pride and ego getting in the way of things. So that might be what the conflict was in the past. Some of you may have allowed your pride and ego to get in the way, which caused competition, battle, conflict with people. But now that we're sitting in a place of confidence, we've overcome that and we now have victory and success. Hope for the future. We're seeing the fruits of our labor and enjoying it. Okay, very nice. Let's get one of these. Okay, we got two that came out. So the first one is Thorns. Weave together the crown that you deserve. And Phoenix. How's that for happily ever after? Oh, I love this. I love this because, again, I can see you going from the 5 to the 6. This is kind of like you being down here, if we're imagining it like this. You're down here, you're burning up, you're getting rid of this combative energy, okay? The letting your pride and your ego get in the way. But the star is up in the sky. And you know that you have the hope for what comes out of this. I love this transition. And because, again, we have the Nine of Pentacles and the Six of Swords, these are all signs that you have risen and you have done the unthinkable. And the fact that there was competition, again, this could have been your own competition, your internal struggles, but you may have also had exterior competition as well. What I'm seeing is that when you put down the ego and the pride, this is no longer an issue for you. You're now coming from a place of confidence and you're succeeding. And I think that you feel that, especially with this Phoenix energy, and now you're making your own crown. I love it. Great stuff. Wow. Okay, let's jump into the next pile, which is duality. So this again is about balancing your masculine and feminine energy, your light and your dark, whatever the balance is occurring, you're finding it within. Yep, the hermit. So we're finding it within because we're doing our internal work. We're choosing to meditate, to go at this alone for a time, and to see things how they truly are and to find that balance within us. Okay, we have the Eight of Wands. So this is bringing in fast moving communication opportunities towards you. You're basically coming from a place of balance and now seeing what it is that you desire and knowing that it is magnetized to you. If you kind of look at this card, you're at the center there, and all of these things are coming towards you now. You are magnetizing great things to come into your life. And this is after you've gone within and done your shadow work or your hermit, your internal work. Okay. What else do we have for this pile, please? Let's see. King of Cups. Yep, you are mastering your emotions. So this could be what you're attracting. If you are a feminine out there, you may be attracting a masculine, emotionally strong individual. Okay? Someone who has embraced his feminine side as well as his masculine side. For those of you who are not into that or don't want to think of this as a love reading, this could be you just mastering your emotions. Okay? So take that as it resonates. All right, let's see what the Moonology deck has for this pile. What advice does the Moonology deck have for the balance? Okay, there you go. A new start is coming. Now, this is just a new moon. So what this is saying is that, you have endured some darkness. And again, Phoenix rising over here, you're weaving your own crown. If nobody ever gave you the crown that you thought you deserved, you're weaving it for yourself. And this is bringing a new start. Okay? And let's get some of these. Okay, we have Witch, justice is coming. So now we have a new start and justice is coming. So looking back on this past where you're choosing to weave your own crown and you're rising from the ashes like a phoenix, that there may have been some unfair situation that you dealt with. Okay? Again, with the battle and the conflict, maybe you were pinned against someone else and, judgy or they judged you or whatever the situation is. But this is being taken care of and you're being granted a new start. And it is from a place of balance because you're doing the internal work and now things are magnetized to you and you have emotional strength. Okay. Let's get the next pile, which is Divine Feminine. So what do we have from the tarot on this Divine Feminine card? What do we have? Okay, we have that is a Knight of Wands. So that might be a passionate offer coming towards you, whether it is love, passion. Again, with the Eight of Wands, this is many opportunities kind of coming towards you all at once. So this does not have to be love related, but it could be if you want it to. All right. Now, Knight of Wands is not typically a very stable, sustaining energy. It can be kind of very hot and cold, in and out. Here for a short time, not here for a long time. Okay, so be aware of this if it's coming at you. Someone may come into your life hot and heavy and just want what you have. But since you've done your inner work and you're emotionally stable now, maybe this is not an offer that you wish to embrace. Okay, you're using your discernment to say, maybe this isn't for me. And again, this may have been something that you went for in the past. But now you're saying to yourself that I deserve better. Okay, what else do we have? The Hierophant. Okay, traditional, that could be marriage, that could be teacher, student situation. Oh, that one flew way over there. And then the World. So, being that the World is here, I'm seeing that you're ending a cycle. You're ending a cycle of dealing with the Knight of Wands. As I explained with the Knight of Wands, he can be a player energy. And I say he, again, don't, take that as it resonates. He, she, whatever this Knight of Wands is. This is typically somebody who comes in hot and passionate, like a Casanova, and may not stick around for a long time. Okay? You are now seeing through that and understanding kind of the lessons that came with having this Knight of Wands in your energy, the Casanova, and ending the cycle and saying, this is not for me. This is not what I choose. I'm over with that. And again, this may be the divine feminines coming up with this lesson. It could also pertain to the masculines. All right. Let's see what advice we have from the Moonology deck. Okay. We have luck is on your side. New moon in Sagittarius. All right. Now, this may be a Sagittarius with the Knight of Wands because it's fire energy. But being that this is a new moon and luck is on your side, okay, that's also new moon too. So that's 3 new moons we've got. I love it. You have the World. Your cycle ended. Luck is on your side. You're getting a fresh new start. It's going to happen because you've let go of some of this. I'm going to say pride and ego. Pride and ego may have been what has held you back thus far. Okay, let's see what we can get here. We have tree, let them go. Yes. So again, with this Knight of Wands, you are seeing the value in yourself. You are trusting that this is not what you choose for your life anymore. Okay? This Knight of Wands comes and goes with this player energy. And they're offering you something, but maybe it's not enough for you anymore. And again, maybe you may have in the past gone through with it and dealt with these player kind of energies. But what you are coming across now with your internal work is you are seeing that that's not what you want in your life anymore, and you're letting it go and you're ending the cycle. You're saying, I choose better for myself and I deserve better. Okay. Let's get over to the last pile, which is the crown chakra. Okay, we've got the 4 of Cups. So what I'm gathering with this is that some of us, with the crown chakra, that is our connection to source. And that is feeling supported and feeling like you are part of a larger whole. You may have lost track of that along your path, okay? You may have felt abandoned or left out, not acknowledged, unworthy, whatever caused you to disconnect from source at some point. It's caused you to be somewhat blinded to the offers that were being given to you. Okay? This is you basically saying, I don't want these cups. Source, spirit, whatever you relate to with what we call this, God, has been trying to put things in your face. And you have had somewhat of an apathetic attitude towards the things that have been put in your place. Maybe because you had the pride and ego, this didn't seem beneficial to you at the time. And so you overlooked it. You let it go and you said, I don't want that. Again, with the battle and the conflict over here, there may have been other things going on in your life and you failed to see what was right in front of you. Okay, let's keep going. We got the Empress. Man. So for some of you, it may be this Empress that you didn't see right in front of your face. So again, if we're going down the relationship path, we now have Empress and Divine Feminine, which are pretty similar in cards, okay? We do have a masculine energy here, King of Cups. So let's use this as it resonates. I am seeing that someone, whoever this someone is, lost kind of their connection to spirit and lost sight of what was important in their life and may have lost a very important person to them. Now, this may also be the feminine side of you. Even if we ourselves are feminines, we can be very, very, very strong in our masculine energy and lose sight of kind of the tenderness and the nurturing, fertility, loving energy that comes from our feminine side. All right? I will be the first to admit that I was guilty of that. When you are hurt so many times, you put walls up. And those walls are like our masculine shields. Again, if you're a feminine. So what can happen is we can sit more in our masculine energy and not be receptive to what's being offered to us. Okay? And that could be emotional fulfillment. That could be our connection to source, our connection to ourself. So I am seeing that in the past we may have been this way, but we are actually choosing to sit more in our feminine energy. And I'm just going to pull this because it's at the bottom of the deck. There's the Emperor. So what we are doing is, again, we are balancing now our feminine and masculine energies. This could also be counterpart energies. So this could be something that we're doing together as counterparts, whether it be together in a relationship or separately apart from each other, whatever the case is. But because we have so many things here saying new start, balance, letting go, and this is sort of unacknowledged emotions as well. Again, spirit, source, God was trying to show you this the entire time. But you may have let your pride and your ego get in the way of actually seeing it or feeling it or enjoying it. All right, let's get some advice from the Moonology deck. Oops, there we go. Step out of your comfort zone, North Node. All right, so North Node is about learning lessons, kind of your dharma versus your karma. So these are now the positive things that are coming towards you. And what I'm seeing too is, again, maybe when we were stuck kind of in this combative pride and ego energy, we may have not been so much in the North Node. We may have been living it up down in the South Node, which again is more of your karma. Okay. So we're learning the value of stepping out of our comfort zones so that we can start to reap the dharma, the benefits of the good things that we have done. Okay. And sometimes that can be hard to let something go that's so familiar to you. But it is, again, in our best interest. All right, let's get this Believe in Your Own Magic. We have dragons, slay them all. I love it. So I'm seeing dragons in this case as, again, your kind of inner conflict. So whatever your inner conflict is, that's what you are slaying. Okay, it's kind of your dragons within or your demons within, if we want to call them that. It's whatever is keeping you from source. Okay? Now, pride and ego, if we're going to use an example, you could maybe feel like you don't need source. I'm better off on my own. I can do this on my own. Again, if we were a feminine and a masculine energy, we probably would be in this energy. Okay. That's our masculine wall that's up. And with the masculine wall that's up, we can't be in this, King of Cups energy, which is mastering our emotions, because we're hiding our emotions. We're ignoring our emotions. So that's not an energy that I see that we want to be sitting in anymore. We're kind of done with that. Bottom of the deck on this one is remember to practice self-love. Yes, I will preach this in every single one of my readings. Self-love should come before anything else. I truly, wholeheartedly believe that. Okay? Very good. Let's get some kind of closing messages. I didn't want this to be terribly long. What advice do we have here for the self-care oracles? Okay, we have shadow work. Yep. So I kind of said we were doing that with the Hermit card. Uncover every part of you that has been repressed and abandoned. So that's the dragons that we're slaying. Okay. We're acknowledging whatever dragons or demons or whatever you want to refer to them that are inside of you that sit in the darkness that are unacknowledged. And we're now facing them and slaying them if we need to. Okay. This could also be external sources. Now, shadow work is always internal and always you. But when it says slay them all, that can also be external forces as well. Okay. We have past life connection. Someone with heavy influence from a past life is with you. Yep, that's also right on top of this Emperor and Empress. So I did feel very strong, divine connection energy from this. We got change a bad habit. So drinking, overeating, or anything else not serving you, we're letting that go. Let's see what else we have. And I'm also relating this with the Phoenix energy because, again, that might be the part of us that needs to die. Okay? Maybe we're self-indulging in things that are not good for our body, for our mind, for our soul. And so we're just making the choice to get rid of it. And again, pride and ego could be part of that. Pride and ego are definitely a shadow aspect of ourselves. Okay, we have rituals. So to experience the magic of life, you must first practice it. I love that. But that begins by letting things go and dealing with your demons. Ask your angels. So seek the divine angels. They want to support you. Okay, fuck being nice. Be nice, but not too nice. Not everyone deserves your kindness. Definitely, definitely. And again, kind of going back to this let them go Knight of Wands. I just want to say that sometimes when you have to say goodbye to somebody and you don't want them in your life anymore, we can sometimes get stuck in the trap of not wanting to hurt somebody's feelings. Okay? Now, what may happen is we may approach the situation from a nice guy perspective or nice person. Nice guy came out because nice guys finish last. There's that saying. But here's the deal. This person may not have been nice to you. So we have to understand that not everybody deserves our kindness and to be nice back. Okay? So just keep that in mind that if it comes to the point where being nice doesn't work with somebody, don't be nice anymore. Okay? You are charming. You have confidence in your charm. A lot of people gravitate towards you because they like you for you. I love that. And that's, again, maybe some situation that we were dealing with the let them go. I am seeing that maybe now that you see that you have your confidence and you know that you're charming, you're kind of seeing who didn't see you for that, your true value this whole time. And those are the people that you're letting go out of your life. All right, meditate, quiet the mind, and let your soul speak. Beautiful. That's a good way to get closer to spirit too. Have faith. Remove the doubts and questions. You are ready to step into your blessings and claim what is already yours. Yes. And again, this may be this past life connection. So you might have a very divine connection coming back into your life, and that you're being called to have faith and trust. You have special gifts. Never surrender to normal. Avoid toxic people. Hang out with people who will uplift your spirit and not bring you down. Okay, so that was that competition over here, and also the Knight of Wands. So this card did say, let it go, and that justice is coming. So if anybody ever did do you wrong, you do not need to worry about the outcome of that situation, because justice is here to tell you that it is being handled. All right, nutrition. Your body is your temple. Try changing your eating habits. Some people might be focusing more on their body. Okay, that's beautiful. And then create a routine. Having a routine helps you limit procrastination and gives you structure. Okay, let's get one more. Just be. Allow yourself to be. You do not have to prove a damn thing. Confidence will flow into you when you are divinely you. I love that too, because this is right on the confidence card. All right. So some of us, again, are learning how to balance our energies, the light, the dark, so with the shadow and the light version of us, the masculine and the feminine, and understanding that everything has a duality in life. Okay. So I do see a divine partnership here, because this is a relationship reading, and it doesn't have to be partners necessarily, but we had 3 new moons. So this could happen within 3 new moons. Okay. That's a 3-month kind of period if any of you are looking at a timeline. I am also seeing that as we are working on ourselves, that we are attracting in many opportunities. And some of the opportunities we have to look at and say whether we want to reindulge in kind of the past old energy or move forward with the new energy, which we're building and creating for ourselves. All right. So that's your reading for today. I do hope you enjoyed this. I am so thankful for all of you who show up to see these readings and do the energy exchange with me. I'm very happy to have you. And I do wish you all a lifetime of happiness, health, wealth, and abundance, as well as love. And do keep in mind that I'm a beacon of light here to help guide you through the darkness. So I love this energy exchange here. This is a beautiful reading, and I thank you so much for being here again, and I wish you all the best. Take care. Bye.